All right, you guys. I definitely missed my dentist appointment that I was supposed to go to today. Um, but it is what it is. And we can't really do anything about it now. It's been rescheduled. I was hoping I wouldn't have to wait till November. But here we are. All right. Let me get this live stream reset up here. Going into my own live stream. Here I am. Here I am in my live stream. Pin my comment. Pin the message. You don't want to call it love. I don't want to call it love. I don't want to be the one that you call, baby. Is 100 boys and bars. Sorry about the chawing sounds. All right, getting back into this bad boy here. Gonna slip stitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't like the way that chain looked. Starting over. You can kiss 100 boys and bars. Shoot another shot right off the feeling. Okay, I can't sing Chaperone and count stitches, so I gotta choose one or the other here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Going around with our single crochets again. So yeah, I was surprised that this was the one that went out on the community tab poll. I think, oh, I should set up a poll for you guys. I really like setting. Oh no, look, I'm talking and I'm yammering and I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. Let me set up a poll real quick because that would be fun. What should we make? I like to use the royal we. What should we crochet next? Yes, no. I vote no. All right. A witch's hat, which is definitely on my to-do list. A baby unicorn, which is also on the to-do list. I'm gonna keep putting it on the poll until enough of y'all vote for it that I feel like I can do it. I'm just playing with my crochet hooks here. Tra-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la. There we go. All right. A jester hat and cape. Let's call it a jester cape. I think clowns and capery go well together. Capery and clownery, so to speak. Here's the problem, is that I set up these polls and then I forget to look at the polls. And then it's like, you know, doesn't matter what people voted for. Go over to Facebook and send this live stream to my mom so that she knows where I am. Tra la 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 la. No, I don't need to be sending that to my mom. All right. Okay, I really appreciate your patience, kiddos. We are ready to do the yarn now. I'm seeing like a big sad empty spot over here. Let's put the Wheel of Fortune out because we drew it earlier and it made me happy to look at with my eyeballs. Unlike that other card, who's that other lady we pulled? Queen of Pentacles reversed. Trying to tell me that I'm bad with money and insecure about everything? Like what? 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 It's true though. True. My little OCD moment here. Thank you. Thank you everybody for letting me have my OCD moment. We are going to do 10 chain stitches and it's going to be one of the greatest moments of my life. I can already feel it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? I'm gonna go in here. Oh, I can't vote. I can't vote on my own poll. That's not very American of you, YouTube. Okay. Do our split single crochets. Yeah, I think I spent maybe the first 10 years of like learning to crochet just not doing anything I could to avoid like just using a single crochet stitch, but it's the easiest stitch to do. I know a lot of people say they don't like doing it. I'm just too lazy to even yarn over half the time. So I really like this split variation. It's a tighter fabric. Most of what I've been making to sell for the past few years have been dice bags especially. So I like these stitches that give you something that's got like a really, really tight weave, which means like even your little teeny tiny mini dice won't fall out of it. That's a problem I had back when I played dice games. I don't really play dice games as much anymore. Occasionally I'll sit in on somebody else's D&D session, but I get really fidgety. I mean, I know I'm sitting down still here, but I'm also doing like 20 things at once technically because I'm crocheting and moderating my own live stream and waiting for somebody to vote on the poll. I just think it'd be really cool if they did is all. Doop, 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 doop. See, this doesn't feel like a stitch, but it is. But I keep making it way too tight. And is there still only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have got 5 stitches in between our loops on our short side. And then we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, I did it. I don't know how I did it because like every time I counted this, there was a different number of stitches. Again, that's why I don't do patterns or I have to count anything because it's a drag and not fun. I just kind of like the stuff where I set it up and then I know as I'm going in the round, if I get here, I need to chain 10. To get to either of these special guys, I need to chain 12 because again, we're crossing them over each other. But we'll get there eventually. I'm just going to kind of sit and chill maybe hum to myself a little. Somebody can come in here into the chat and holler at me if I'm being annoying. I'm used to that. But as I'm pretty much just sitting here all by my lonesome, I just need to entertain myself. And I think I did one of these live streams last week where I tried to yammer the whole time. Oh my god, my voice was gone for like a day and a half. Nobody wants to hear me yapping anyway, but you know. I had no mouth. I could not scream. Make a note, gives me no stupid reason. Good luck, baby. Good luck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 10. How long is it going to take until I start putting my 10 chains or my 12 chains go and my 12 chains or my 10 chains go? I don't know. Again, it's like a couple stitches. It won't matter much, and I can always frog my work. Although I would prefer not to. All right, we're back at our third round of loops. I'm gonna go into this guy. Here's the problem: when I scroll all the way up, I can't see how many of you guys are Can you see how even on these where I got a little looser in the middle, like it's actually going to change how long that chain ends up being, and I really need to start keeping these like consistently taut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see we've got 1 vote for Witch's Hat, which I'm really excited about. I think people started putting out witch hat crochet patterns. I mean, I know they've been around for a while, but there's been a couple that people have published more recently that I really love. I feel like they kind of fall into 2 camps, either like the spindly, curly, whimsical, kind of like ridged style, and then that very short kind of Beauxbatons hat. I'm trying to think of a reference that's like not Harry Potter. I think the shorter ones feel a little bit more wearable, and I think that's what I might try to make first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We only need 10 there. I'm gonna make a quick adjustment to my stitch markers here. Oh my god, I forgot to do a loop. Look at me. I knew my spidey senses were tingling for a reason. All right. So, I'm going to use these 2 big boys over here. It's going to get to the point where I have a hard time quickly differentiating between my special back loops and the ones on the corner, so I'm going to see if that helps me out at all. More stitch markers, and for anyone who's just tuning in, for the 1 person tuning in, haha, thanks for being here. This is my starting, this is where my row always begins, on this guy right here, my round rather, because we're working in rounds. And then these 2 right here are going to be our big chunky center cable, and then all of the rest of the guys are just like a single said that like a snake. A single chain loop sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Chunk. Very good. Now we do 2 split singles. And slip stitch into here. We're gonna chain 12 again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I genuinely can't tell if the one watcher in here is just me watching my own stream to moderate, or if there's actually a person. But if anyone's out there and you want to holler at me in the chat, I'll keep an eye on comments or just try to respond verbally. I'll chit chat with you about whatever too. It does not have to be yarn talk. Eight, 9, 10. Slip back down into here. One, 2. I love it when my yarn splits and acts terrible. It is my very favorite thing. See, and then I start to get mad, and then my tension starts to go up, and then it gets even harder, and then I get even angrier, and then I can't make no yarn thing. It's no good. Hello, welcome people. Thank you all so much for being here. Feel free to, oh my God, turn on my headphones and could hear my own voice. Hope you're enjoying these kitchen acoustics. Oh, and I unplugged my phone. I kind of need to keep that plugged in. Pardon some camera shaking. All right. Sorry, I was just humming on here to see how flat I was. Not good. I do my vocal warm-ups this morning. Miss Victoria Repanan. She has a YouTube vocal coaching channel that I cannot recommend enough. I love it so much. You know what I should do is I should go get my like work in progress baby unicorn I'm working on and put that on the table. Next to a jester hat so that you guys actually can see the projects that I've got going on. Finish this row of split single crochets first. See if maybe there's a nope, that's in the wrong spot. And if you guys think I need to be closer up to my work for this, let me know, please. I feel like I film my crochet tutorial videos like 3 inches away from my hands. And everything else gets filmed from like 80 feet away. All right, and we are back at the beginning. We'll be working another one of our chain guys. I hope I worked, oh, I don't think that's 12, I think that's 10. Oh. Maybe we can fudge it for just that one, because I really don't want to do that whole round again. But you can start to get a feel for what this is going to look like. So you pull these up and through. I think they look really neat. It'll start to make like a really, really nifty texture. It also gives the bag a lot of structure. As you can see this one, it sits up really nicely. Most crochet bags would do that though, but I like some structure to my work. Take these off real quick and we'll just do a quick weaving through, and then I'll go grab a couple other work in progress projects. Okay, I have to like do this all in one go and not think about it, or my brain kicks in and I confuse myself. It hurt itself in its confusion. Yeah, I think those were chain 10 loops, but we're gonna go with it and just let it be. It's technically in the back of our work anyway. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that starting to come together, but that's how you do that kind of cable. I'll take it apart, show you guys how it's so easy It's just these freestanding loops is all. Should be 12. I know these are probably 10, but yeah. See how when we hold those up together, you can see that like one is just a little shorter. I think it'll all come out even in the wash though. All right, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get Agnes, a little work in progress girl. Oh my goodness, y'all. I found my poor little baby Agnes here. She is such a mess. Oh, poor Agnes. Get some of the cat hair out of this brush here. Found a couple other fun things too I thought I'd set out. A little bit more set decoration. I don't think that's gonna fit there though. If y'all could see the state of my kitchen right now. Shoot. Okay. Okay. So, clean out my little fiber brush here for doing fiber arts. Welcome, 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 welcome everybody. Hello, goodbye. Don't like having my own hairs tangled up in here. That is yucky. Okay, so this is Agnes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she is such a little mess. My poor baby girl. And I'm really afraid I'm gonna overbrush her one day and start unraveling. That would be terrible. Terrible, my poor little Agnes. Trying to brush her out to show her to you guys. She's been kind of crammed in a corner for a few minutes while I've been taking a break. This is one of those projects that I got into and I was having like too much fun. It was like I didn't want to leave my house or talk to other people. I just wanted to make stuffed animals for a minute. And then people were like, hey, that's unhealthy. And I was like, well, I don't know. I don't want to talk to you people. But I took a break and then other projects came up. And now we are back, little Miss Agnes. I do. I start talking at it like a crazy freaking horse lady. And I'm not really like a bona fide horse girl. I do have a unicorn art collection that this will be a part of very soon. Yes, yes. And some little art dollies. Where should we put her? It's kind of, I don't know. I understand that having like a disembodied animal head just out as decoration maybe isn't the whole vibe. But I just think she's awfully cute as all. And she really needs a body. I've been working on her hooves. I've actually got most of them made. I think this might be a back one. But you can see that's all coming together. And then when it gets brushed out, it'll be fuzzy like her. But that's really all this is taking like regular acrylic yarn, and then you start brushing it out and it gets fuzzy and furry, and you don't have to go buy like fancy fur yarn. You can just make yourself a little horse whenever you want. I'm also working on making some cat dolls. Actually, one of the first things on my list is a portrait of my cat, Mr. Oz. He's very cute. But this is going to be his little pea paw, and you can see just like the little toes and the little pink paw pads. And yeah, I haven't really been very much into amigurumi thus far, but this is starting to get me into it, especially being able to like make things like this and kind of play with this old vintage teddy bear style, so to speak. Agnes is a little bit of a mess, but she's my prototype, so we're learning as we go together, and I love her very much. Some horrendous ASMR there of me brushing out craft fur. But yeah, you know, now that I'm looking at it, we don't really have a lot of room for Agnes to hang out. I might have to do a little bit of rearranging. There she is, Missy Agnes. Baby. So, yeah, if anybody goes to vote for the baby unicorn project, it's literally just going to be finishing up her. Let me get my nonsense back together here, and I'll get into making this bag. I'm just going to put on my jester hat, though. Where'd he go? You don't want to call it love. I don't want to call it love. I don't want to be the one that you call baby. Against 100 boys and bars. Ooh, there we go. I'm going to have to be like, ooh, like that at my own thing that I just did. I'm very impressed with myself today. Very impressed that I managed to miss my dental appointment. Not happy about that. I guess I should tell my mom I'm still live streaming. Hold on. Share copy. Messages. Sorry, you guys. I had to text my mom to let her know that I love her so much. I really do. She's the best. Did y'all see me just spit Coke out all over my lap? I took the straw out of my mouth, but I was still not done drinking and it fell out of my mouth. Wait. This is me realizing that I could have been listening to music. And of course now I have to run to the restroom. But I will be back. I'm gonna mute myself here. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. All right. Again, I'm going to tag these as my big O chains, so remember to do 12 and not 10 on those. Big O chains, big O stitch markers. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slip stitch. I'm gonna do 2. Oh, look, I just did 10 instead of 12. I know better. Starting drama with myself. Let's count to 12 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What if he hang out there? Oh, now we don't have to look at that scary baby. No scary babies on my live stream. I just did 10 again instead of 12. This will be an easy pattern. This will be so easy, is what I said to myself. Boop. Sitting here listening to the sounds of my big stitch markers just on the table. Like beautiful music. Agnes, I keep booping you in the snoot. I'm so sorry, girl. The heck? Mm. I can be able to clip all of those together the whole time, but for now I'd really like to keep them out of my way. You know, I am going to go into listening to an audiobook mode because I have homework to do. But I'm still got my mic on. I'm still keeping an eye on the chat. I know I think I'm the only person actually here watching, but are my nails clacking? All right, we are set up there. I love that I can hear myself chewing a chip on the microphone. I apologize to nobody who's listening, but future me for having to edit this. Ha, ha, ha. Clonk. Get myself situated now. Trying to sit down and work for the past 48 minutes and it's just not happening. I am genuinely haunted, however, by this earlier tarot reading I did. I am going to do another 3-card pull for myself because I didn't really like, I don't know. There was just some stuff that I was like, should I have like thought about that? Maybe explored that deeper? So, this is just for me. See what we get. I'm going to close my eyes and lay down 3 cards, past, present, and future. And we're just gonna say this is pertaining to career stuff because I'm certainly not airing out any of my other laundry on here. Shoot. Oh no. What? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, the Queen of Cups. We love to see. Not always in our past, but still. Oh, geez. So, like, one of the questions that she would ask is, like, what was the last time you trusted your gut feeling and were proven right? And the story of my life. But yeah, she's basically saying to lean into your intuition. And I tend to live like that a lot. That represents me in any tense, but Knight of Pentacles. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles upright, I have to take my headphones off. This guy upright would show somebody who's like very fiscally responsible, who rolls up their sleeves and gets the job done, and invests effort and commitment to achieve goals and saves money. Currently, this is not me, unfortunately. Reverse T represents somebody who is lazy, materialistic, a spendthrift, and shallow. Golly. I'm trying not to overspend. Then we've got the Three of Cups in my future area, which again reversed doesn't look very promising, but you never know. Sometimes reversed cards can be better than we think they're going to be. Isolation from a group, burning the candle at both ends, and feeling unfairly treated. That's where I've already been. You know, Three of Cups is sort of letting your hair down and having a night out with the girls kind of card. But in its reversed position, it would kind of signify isolating yourself, and the darker side, overindulgent. Personal life is getting in the way of their health or work. Yeah, so another weirdly ominous set of 3 cards, but well, that wasn't helpful at all. Let's go back to crocheting, I guess. Pull out my comment section here so I can keep an eye on the chat. Back to work, whip crack. I'll keep these guys out and just sort of ponder them for the time being. I've got too many things on the table. I went to a party this weekend where there was a British guy, and I was just like, you know, off in the kitchen doing my own thing, but I kept doing my dumb, bad British voice, and finally my friend came over and was like, hey, you know, there's like a real one here, right? And I was like, all right. Okay, I know I'm just sitting here talking to myself right now, but I am really happy with how these cables look so far. Hold on, let me weave my pilot row here. All right. So yeah, that's what the cables are going to kind of end up looking like. And you know, we're working on the back of the bag now. That would be this one. But I really like the way it looks with this yarn, especially. I think they're very nice. Very, very nice. I'm happy with that. And then the rest of them, you know, I'm probably going to leave them unwoven while I'm working like this. And they can just hang out that way. You do not have to weave them as you go unless you're doing something like, you know, crazy fancy. I guess I could take them up to just here and do the rest of the bag in a different color. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Let me pull up Pinterest here. I don't know. I was thinking we could like stop right there with the cables and just have the rest of the bag be like a normal knit bag. No, no, we're gonna do them all the way up. Take it all the way. Aw. Sorry about that, friends.